All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream of Stadium Court 2 here at the Manhattan Beach Open 2025. I'm Taylor Wright alongside Jacob Justice, Mr. No Justice, No Peace. Hopefully we don't see any of those double calls in this one. In what could potentially be a Legends last match on the beach for the AVP, Try Bourne. What a storied career alongside his medical substitution partner for the weekend, Nick Lucena, coming out of retirement for this one as Evan Corey went down at Seaside with a shoulder injury, taking on Ryan Wilcox and Tim Bomgren. A lot of big names on the court, young and old, legends all the same. And the first point, Tim Bomgren snapping down the line left-handed. He does hit with the wrong hand, just like Evan Corey. So putting that one down away from Nick Lucena. Jacob, take us into how these guys got here.
Yeah, this is actually a contenders match, so this is win or go home at the end of the day. It has been a deep tournament so far on both the men's and women's side. But looking at the bracket here, it's pretty exciting. Again, like you said, there's some things at stake here. I know Ryan Wilcox actually won Virginia Beach in 2023 with Try Bourne, so across the net from each other now. Tim Bomgren's been around for quite some time, and he is so much fun to watch. And speaking of fun to watch, Try just going cross body. I guess at a certain point your body just can't do that anymore.
Well, and Try battling some injuries earlier this year with his back, and potentially that is, what's widely rumored is one of the reasons why he's potentially looking to leave the sport now at the age that he is he wants to leave when he still feels like he can play, and not continue playing to the point where he can't enjoy time with his children. So really sad to see him go, but phenomenal to be able to call this game here on this court with him. Hopefully it's not his last.
Tim Bomgren is gonna get the block.
Tim, great elevation there. Not saying that I'm rooting for one team or the other, but I
am
don't
rooting
want to
for
see
good volleyball. And I know all four of these guys are gonna bring this match.
So 2-3, or 3-2 is the scoreline as Tim Bomgren's back to serve.
Yeah, gonna go short, kind of a little float there to Try. I set in the middle high line for Try Bourne. We'll find the sand. Calm, cool, and collected. That gets easier with age, I think. Nick Lucena back to serve.
It's the crowd is starting to amass here around this court as a lot of people are recognizing what's at stake here.
Great
late on Saturday.
Down the line there. Yeah. For our first side switch, 4-3, Tim and Ryan. Well, early lead, just some momentum. It's going to be a side-out game for a little while, but these teams will start heating up, getting good defensive reads, start making a better plan for what their blocking schemes are going to be. So we'll see a lot more of that. And another line shot there, inside set, still able to pull that back and find the sideline. So side out, making it 4-4.
Ryan Wilcox playing some indoor as well in his younger days over at California, Santa Barbara, coming to us from Hawaii, of course, at 6'2". He has a really, really fast late swing, so we saw it on that swing just before the side switch.
An ace for Try Bourne, going down the line there of Tim Bomgren.
Great serve. I think service pressure is going to play a huge role in this game, as both of these teams side out so well and pass so well that the service pressure is about the only way that you're going to get either one of these teams to give up some easy points.
Block chicken wing cover.
Wings are on the menu.
Nick Lucena's just going to pop it off. Oh, little high hand dig. And Tim Bomgren is going to win that one with a block to end it. His second already.
Man, what an exchange there at the net. And you can see kind of the smirk from Nick looking back at Tim. The love and history between all the guys on the court right now is just so deep.
Soft cut shot there from Nick. He's going to touch the top of the tape, not creep its way over. Nick the Quick getting it done with the cutty.
Nick, well known for his precision. I mean, that's, you know, especially when you had a blocker like Phil, all you had to do is just go dig the ball and then put it away. So,
option there from Tim is going to find the open sand.
Great pass by Ryan there, recognizing that he had time to just kind of put that ball up, and Tim being left-handed, able to come in and kind of close that door on the inside seam.
That obviously is such a huge advantage to being left-handed. If you're playing on that right side, you're available for an attack almost at all times. High line, easily picked up by Wilcox. And out of bounds, but I believe try is going to be in the net. John King making the call down there, R2.
And I don't know if you caught it there, but it almost looked like Ryan stuttered in the sand. It looked like he maybe took a misstep or kind of fell in the sand there. So a missed swing, but a free point for Ryan as Bourne is caught and fishing.
Nick taking that short serve down the middle. High hands there. Nick with a great stab dig. Oh, and try. Just didn't send it over on that one. So 8-6 for Bomgren and Wilcox. Again, early here in set one. Nick getting some crazy touches like we've seen him do for so long.
As always.
This is Nick's first time playing Manhattan Beach since 2020. And didn't have the best of finishes there. Played with Torrey DeFalco, got a 9th there. But Bourne, obviously, since 2021, has made a lot of noise on the beach here in Manhattan, right? Two wins there with Trevor Crabb in 2021 and 2022, a 7th with Kame, and last year he actually played with Ryan Wilcox, and they finished 9th. So good to see kind of the switch up of teams. Oh, Nick is going to get there and pick up the high roll over the block. Chop shot off the top of the hands. Nick Lucena, the scoop and score.
Nick hides that shot so well, just getting up, holding the arm still, and then just last second reaching up and turning off the top of the hand. Just such a hard ball to defend.
Float serve down the middle there, some miscommunication. Tim ends up getting the block. Oh, takes the ball down the middle and off the hands of Bourne. I really thought Try was going to get that block there and just barely opened that inside hip just a little early.
You mentioned, by the way, that Lucena, his last time playing Manhattan.
Oh, my goodness.
The detonation by Bourne.
And, just a fantastic option ball there from Nick on a silver platter.
I mean, let's be honest. If you're Nick Lucena and you spend a lot of time playing with the Phil Dahlhauser, chances that Phil's getting served pretty low. So I think Nick's pretty good at the option pass.
The option pass, as well as just his offense in general, it's probably very refined because he probably got a lot of reps. Deep float serve there, Lucena.
Oh, what a
back set.
Bourne
throwing up some butter.
10-10 the score line here. 1 point for our technical timeout. You mentioned Lucena last time he played here was in 2020. Since he's retired from playing, but he certainly hasn't stepped away from the sport of volleyball. He's taken his talents down to Florida State University, the Seminoles.
Yeah,
helping
you want to talk about an awesome program. They've had a lot of success in recent years, and not only is that to attribute to Nick, but to his counterpart who plays such a pivotal role there, Brooke Niles, one of the best coaches, one of the nicest people I have ever had the pleasure of working with and meeting. Just, it is an incredible program. We see a lot of those Florida State girls. We saw Elena and Morgan Chacon here earlier, direct products of working at and being at Florida State. Tori Van Winden had some time there as well as split some time at Cal Poly. There's so much goodness that has come out of Florida State, and they
so
added Travis to the coaching staff as well.
They did.
That is awesome.
Which, and it's the whole little family, right? Travis being Bourne's partner in crime on the Sandcast, as you see on the back of Bourne shorts. So, and if you follow the sport, the AVP closely, you obviously know that so many of these guys, the circle is not that large. The circle's rather small. These guys mix and match, and a couple of times Jacob and myself and Rob have call this the Tinder dating year in beach volleyball.
There's been a lot of interesting matchups this year.
So many players changing around and playing with different matchups, and so obviously sad to not see Evan Corey here, but however, really hard to find a better ending to the story, regardless of what happens for Tri-Bourne here.
If you have to have a substitute, you're pretty stoked it's Nick Lucena. Even if he hasn't played in the last 3 years, he's beating up on those girls at Florida State in practice all the time. Oh man, coming out of the technical timeout, Tim Bomgren with the serve, 11-10, and topspin serve there to Tri. Nick getting there, nice high set there, cut shot, angle swing, a lot of pace on that one from Tri, just into the short angle.
Like, do you call that a swing or do you call it a shot?
I had to give it both because I'm not sure.
Cool cut shot swing. A little short.
All I know is that's
there.
not in my bag.
Ryan with a Viper.
Oh. Little 360 there from Tri-Bourne to get a good swing off on that set.
Yeah, Tri-Bourne pulling some acrobatics there, spinning in the air off the beautiful option pass by Nick Lucena. Nick going after this short float to Tim Bomgren again.
Tri-Bourne with a block, 4 points. That is his first of the match.
First block, but coming out of this technical timeout, the storyline, 3 straight points for Bourne Lucena. So something got talked about in that technical timeout that they certainly like a certain look, and they're looking to
oh, what a pickup. Good poke deep. Oh,
and they're calling a tag there.
I think we're gonna take a look at it. They called it in. Lucio up on the R1 on the referee stand.
John King our
confirming
R2
it down on the sand.
Oh, we're gonna see a side switch by Bomgren and Wilcox.
Nice high set there. Nick gets the touch, but Tri decides that is a little too far for the last tournament.
We call that a business decision. He may have been able to touch that, but he may not have had any gas left for the next point. So a little business decision there by Tri. Ryan, top spin at Tri, down the seam. Nick turns around, off the net.
Oh, what a dig by Tim.
Hand dig by Tim.
Hands.
Lefty swing, shot down. 13-14.
Absolutely
Ryan,
an incredible dig there.
Ryan and Tim.
Out of system there a little bit. Nick still gave Tri a good set, but Tim just gets his feet set, hands up quick. A good touch, and then able to put it away through the top of the tape and down. 1 point away from a side switch. Tri with a good pass there. Nick, high ball. And back to that short of cut swing, right? That gets the job done.
I'm going to deem that the punch cutty. Because his hand is just high, he's holding it, looking like it's going to be like kind of that snap roll, and instead he's just kind of like getting his hand over the top of the ball,
pulling down through it.
Yeah, just punching it straight down. So, an incredible shot there to bring up the 15-13 switch. Short float to the line. Tim, pass inside.
Right
Ryan,
set.
joust.
Oh my goodness!
And fishy is the ref call, saying Tim's hand came down into the net.
Just a little discussion there, but clarifying that pretty quickly. Tri already ready back to serve.
Yeah, Tri.
I guess you don't care if you lose the joust if you still get the point, right?
Yeah, Tri just willing that one. Ryan kind of showing the option swing.
Again. And Tri is going to win that one. Tied 1-1 on the joust for his second block.
Timeout called by Bomgren Wilcox
and
as they're down 17-13.
What a momentum shift for Tri and Nick coming out of the technical. Again, down 11-10 and going on this 7-2 run. It's, again, the switch up there of the service pressure and who they're serving, forcing Tim and Ryan to say, hey, do we need to switch sides here? They're doing everything right on that, on the strategy side of it. Hey, we're going to serve that line of Tim Bomgren. He's got really good passes. His control is really good so far. But you just want to see something different there. And they still went back to Ryan down that line as well. I wonder if that's just again, you're on this close side, on the camera side, that wind is pushing that ball right onto the net. So those may have been perfect sets in normal conditions, but with the wind gusting and picking up just a touch, that set was just too tight in those back-to-back jousts.
Yeah, and
won one, lost one. You know.
Let's be honest, he's not quite Troy Field, but there's a couple people on the planet that you don't want to joust with.
Try is probably
Try's up there. Try. Yeah. I mean, you see him walking across the upper body, the lats. Tries. They're like it's. Bourne, just very powerful player up at the net. Really works. He's talked about on the Sandcast before. He works on those joust balls. They have some medicine ball drills that they specifically do to work on those. So. Very
effective use of the timeout there from Tim and Ryan.
Yeah.
Myth serve coming out of the timeout from Try.
So down 3, Tim needing a big serve here to get these boys out of system.
Option ball from Try, and he is going to put that one away with a bit of ease. No block up, able to find the court. So Nick Lucena back to serve. Couple of line blocks coming here from Try. Out of bounds is the call, no touch.
So 19-14, all of a sudden, Try and Nick starting to run away the later part of this set.
Short float serve there to Tim Bomgren, a great serve from Nick. Inside, Jumbo is gonna find it.
You know,
sometimes those shots just make you look silly on defense, but that is well placed.
You know, I'm going to say this, and he can yell at me later for this. Nick Lucena getting beat on a jumbo.
It does not happen very often.
Well, and I'm going to credit that to the fact that the man's age officially does start with a 4. So he is officially getting old. However, still, as we've already seen this weekend, a incredible, phenomenal player.
Experience is a heck of a thing, though. So
I've been watching Nick Lucena play since I was a kid in the Olympics, and I don't think I've ever seen someone beat him on a jumbo. So, Nick, it's okay. You'll get the next one.
Top spin there
big
for Ryan.
Top.
Yeah, easy pass there for Try.
Nice big cross-court swing. Detonating that one. John King's going to have to check the air pressure on these balls after all these bombs because they're going to be deflated just a little bit. Try on a tear right now. Hitting percentage 750.
Oh, good touch there from Nick, staying in.
Just out of bounds though.
Nick alone with 5 digs so far in the match. Getting some good opportunities. Again, Try with 2 blocks and an ace attack on there, but Try hitting very efficiently right now. He's got 10 kills, 1 not able to corral that out of the net. It's not over yet. 2018, Try and Nick looking to maybe take a timeout here. No, just one side out, get it done. Tim topspin, down to Try. Oh, and a dig from Bomgren, an opportunity. Oh, and wide out of bounds. Set number 1 in the books. What a dig there from Tim. But Try and Nick, set number 1, 21-18. A good late momentum push there for Tim and Ryan. We'll see how they come out of this set break in between and try to keep that momentum. Again, that's something we've talked about all day so far, just how much of a momentum sport this is. And they had, you know, obviously that middle part, it was all Nick and Try in terms of pushing and just, I mean, they were on a 8-2 run, 1 point coming out of the technical. And just even then at the end, the push from Tim and Ryan is going to give them a little bit more momentum coming out of this side switch.
Yeah, I'll be honest. You know, I've had the chance to call a couple of games for Ryan Wilcox. First one down there in South Florida when he got his win with Theo Brunner. Also had a chance to call one of his at Virginia Beach. Ryan, a massive momentum player. So if Tim and Ryan can come out in the second set early with a lot of fire and pace. I think they certainly have a chance to push a third set and make it a conversation here. But they really need to establish the tempo early and make Tri and Nick feel uncomfortable. So far in that first set, obviously, the scoreline fairly tight, 21-18, but there were very few moments where it really looked like Tri and Nick weren't going to take that set. So
this is a fun tidbit for Ryan Wilcox. Shout out to Doug Strauss for this fact here, but he is amazing with stats. Check him out. He's got a ton of information online about volleyball. Ryan has played with 3 partners, all with the initials TB. He has played with Tim Bomgren, he has played with Bourne, and Theo Brunner. And I don't know why, but maybe that's just what he's going to stick to. If your initials aren't TB, I don't want it.
Oh, what a dig on that big swing. Tight ball, Nux.
Short pokey for Ryan Wilcox. Is going to get past the block and down for a kill. 1-0 to start set number 2. Again, momentum. That's what we're talking about. So Ryan to serve. Again, he's going with that high top spin. Oh, a little reverse float there. So a hybrid, but oh, what a touch.
Oh, and what a set.
Oh, my goodness.
What did we just witness from Nick Lucena? Retired from 5 years? Nah, doesn't matter. Busts out the butter hands and dishes another one for Bourne to just snap down. At some point, I think Tim Bomgren just has to stay up no matter what.
Tim wanted a double there. Option out. Tim pleading with our referees for a touch, but one shall not be called right now. Nick back to serve. 2-1. He's gonna go short float there to Tim. Ryan option, and he is gonna find Tri's hand that time. Definitely gonna get the touch call on that one. So a side out there for Tim Bomgren and Ryan Wilcox. See if Tim's gonna go back to this top spin. Yep, that one's gonna go down the line on Lucena. What a pass.
And what a set. Punch through. High set to the pin. Ryan tooling Bourne out of bounds. Big snap swing by Ryan there, really forcing Tri's hands to drift out towards the pin, creating that tool block.
What a pass on that serve, though. Tim did not make that an easy serve. A reverse kind of hybrid there. Tim Bomgren gets his third block.
A run-up block for Tim Bomgren, 4-2. The score line, man, a 5-2 switch would be crazy right now for Ryan and Tim, as again, they really need to build this big momentum push early in the set if they're going to hope to force a third.
Another topspin down the line of Lucena. A little bit of a tight set. He's going to go wide, angle over and in. Lucena gets it done for the side out, 3-4.
They will still certainly take a 3-4 switches. That's, they still have the lead, but certainly doesn't feel the same as a 5-2. Quick coaching moment on the side switch for Nick Lucena.
When you're such a good coach already, how much more good information can you really get?
You know, and that's something we've actually talked to a lot of these players about.
Oh my goodness,
my Bourne.
A huge block for him, and that is going to be his third as well. Just these two guys, just such great net presences. Oh, and a top
and a tape ace.
Just finds the top of the tape and rolls over.
Second ace for Bourne of the match. One of them coming on a little tape love. So the net showing Tri some love there on that one. Another kind of a hybrid float. Ryan jumps at Tim. Chopper off the top and down. So Tri getting a touch there at the top, but not able to
Nick was all over that high line shot.
Was.
He looked back. Try looked back and saw Nick already there, and he's like, my bad. Float serve here for Ryan Wilcox to Lucena. It's high set.
Oh, a little inside out
he's
touch.
going to get the touch.
Nick Lucena, the self-cover. The reach-back swing. Tim Bomgren, inside pass. Ryan, high middle set.
Oh, and down
Tagging
the line and in. That is a great shot there from Tim.
Wow. What a touch on the self-cover there by Nick, though. He kind of had that inside out, trying to turn the ball away off the block, spun around, one-arm stab, and try getting him anything hittable.
I love that look that Nick takes right before he takes that approach. When he brings those arms down and swings them up, a good long look across the net and find the open shot.
That's something I've actually heard him talk about before on some interviews, and something that he actually coaches very heavily at Florida State is that last second look, especially for those shorter players, really having to, one, we're identifying the block early, but then we're still taking that last little glance to try to find the defender and really place the ball in good space. So 7-6, 1 point away from a side switch.
Tim gonna go deep float there to Nick. Try another nice high set. That one's a little tight. Oh, good touch there from Tim on the high line. Tight. And that is gonna be a 3-point on the overpass for Bourne. 7-7 side switch here.
7-7, and for those maybe wondering, what Tim was asking there was the ball in the plane? So that ball was tight. And as Tim was going up to try to attack it still, Try reached out with a single hand and kind of got his hand on it and flicked it down. So the question was the ball into the plane yet? And the call from down ref John King was that it was. So if it hadn't been in the plane yet, it would have been called over. And Tim going off the hands there.
Try just being a big tool up there. Didn't quite get the press he wanted. Ryan Wilcox, see if he's going to go back to this top spin serve. He's been having a little bit of that reverse hybrid into a float, but that one's going to be off the tape. Taken easily by Try. Oh, and he's going to sneak it under the block of Tim Bomgren.
Try's cut shots are just so punchy. Like even that one, just
it's a very, very quick from almost hand behind his head to just snap through the ball.
It's almost not a shot. It's a slow swing.
Oh, good dig there from Tim.
Oh, and Tim just got a crab claw on that one through the block of Bourne.
A couple of good digs on both sides there. Side out, side out, side out is all we've got so far after the side switch. Tim Bomgren back to serve. Ryan Wilcox going up the block.
And you know what we have for the first time here on court number 2 today is sunshine.
Oh, man.
And that one's going to block the sun out.
Yeah.
But yeah, first time today, the marine layer's finally burned off, so a little sunshine. The sand's going to start to heat up. Players going to start to maybe get a little bit more tired as we haven't really seen sunshine all day. Been in the haze.
It is absolutely beautiful out here at Manhattan Beach right now, though. It's about 71 degrees and just very different from home for us right now in Florida. It's very humid, and this is just perfect. The perfect venue for beach volleyball. Super excited to be here. Thanks for joining us on the Bally stream as well for all these watching at home.
And for anyone just joining us, maybe you got in late, some implications of this match here. This is a win or go home. So this is a do or die situation. And on one side of the court, the way of Bourne and Nick Lucena. Nick Lucena actually coming out of retirement as a medical substitution, here playing with Bourne. And in other news, Bourne has officially announced his retirement. This will be his official last AVP event. So what's at stake here is a loss here sends Bourne home. A win here continues his quest for another plaque on the pier. So
yeah, he would get his, I believe, his third or fourth.
I believe it would be his third plaque. So
it'd be Nick's fourth as well.
It'd be Nick's fourth. So a lot at stake here on this court right now, and if you can probably not see as much, but if you could see on the stream video, the crowd continues to grow here, even behind our tent. The chairs, the standing room only. It's starting to feel like a special moment here, Jacob. I know we've got stadium next to us, which obviously feels special in and of itself, but this crowd here.
In all honesty, that's something that makes Manhattan Beach just such an elite event, right? Obviously, you have the big grandstand stadiums, and it's, it's kind of it's just synonymous with the sport, and it's kind of coming to fruition, right? Well, the outer courts are really what make this such an awesome event, because you have all these people coming down from the beach, just coming to hang out and watch and see the sport. And I wish there was a way to find out how many people have been introduced to volleyball just through coming and watching here, because it's such a great event just for spectators, but also for the athletes. And the qualifier on Thursday is amazing. And unfortunately, we weren't here in time to go and watch that, but yesterday, having some of those first round matches, 32-team main draw on both sides, it's just an amazing event.
Oh, and a big dig, but just wide.
Not able to keep that in the court.
Yeah, what a big moment there. So 11-11. That reminded me of something too. You just brought up. This is a 32-team main draw. So earlier, I think you brought up that Nick's last time playing here, he finished with a 9th, which may not sound great. However,
you also have to think too. There were easily, I think there were 80 teams in the men's qualifier.
Yes.
So you say, oh, you took 9th. Well, you also beat out all those other teams.
Well,
that
there
are
was
in there.
80 just in the qualifier, and then
24.
And then 24. So over 100 teams. So 9th, not too shabby. Ryan finding the back line there.
I think if Nick's going to hit another shot like that, he's going to need more KT tape. That was a crazy angle.
I mean, people have been asking for years how Nick Lucena still has his shoulder.
Nick Lucena is going to be called in the net on the joust.
Yeah, a little goldfish action.
He won the joust, but yeah, just on that follow through, seemed to push down into it. It's funny, you see a lot of times that I say smaller, Nick's still standing at 6 foot, 6'2".
Yeah.
The smaller guy tends to win those jousts.
Oh, what a cover. Nick, big option over the top. Jumbo, tag the line. Oh, my word.
That ball was going to hit the ground before Nick did, and he got an incredible touch on that. Hitting the jumbo, gorgeous.
There's a reason Nick went to the Olympics twice, okay? If you're going to be 6'1",
there's a reason his name's on this pier 3 times as well.
You're going to get blocked, but you got to be able to cover. And what a phenomenal reaction time there by Nick Lucena. Short serve, Ryan picked up. Tim, wide set.
Blocked in the court.
In, try Bourne. 5th block of the match.
And it couldn't really come at a much better time, right? I mean, you got 13, 14. They had a little bit of a gap there from Tim and Ryan, and coming storming back, and that is a momentum killer right there. A missed serve from Nick, but a good run there.
So 15-13.
I feel like the momentum's on your side, even after a missed serve.
Oh, yeah.
You got blocks, good covers.
So 15-13 was the scoreline in the first set, but the other direction. So flip that around.
This is going to be exciting.
13-15.
Topspin serve reversed a little bit, turned into a float serve. Oh, and
Ryan making the right read, but not getting the right platform.
Just a touch outside of his body line.
So 14-15, 1 point separating these two storied teams.
Try Bourne back to serve. Float serve there. It's going to not make its way across. It's going to get stopped dead in the top of the tape. Missed a serve.
So honestly, all the pressure right now on Ryan and Tim as they lost the first set. A win in the second set secures them a 3rd set chance. Off the net set, and that one's going to get called.
And a double contact.
Even some of the greatest of all times get called for a double. as Nick doesn't argue that one. Just let's bygones be bygones.
No, that was a look of defeat a little bit.
So 17-14, another big serve.
Good take down the middle from Try. Beautiful hand set that time. Ryan Wilcox with a scoop. And the high line is going to fall. And a timeout is coming right here.
The scoop,
that was
the deliver.
Amazing.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely delivered on that ball down the line. Just took a long look at Nick, really forcing him to stay still, almost showing that cutty swing, and then just snapping it back to the line.
So a big momentum shift there. Try and Nick having some good points there on the just kind of after that technical timeout came out, got a big block, the cover dig and jumbo. So you string together those points, but right back that momentum shift for Tim and Ryan. It's a big dig like that, too. You have to call it. Whether it's 18-14 or it's 16-16, if you have a momentum shift like that, you need to call that timeout because that is going to just jumpstart them into a whole nother series of points.
Absolutely. And like you brought up, it's such a momentum game. And right now, Bomgren and Wilcox, losing the first set, they have to win this set. So they're playing with the extra chip on their shoulder right now. Ryan really, going all out in defense, going all out from the service line. And knowing that the pressure is on him to get them to a third set to have a chance to take this down and continue their path to the pier. So Ryan really putting everything out there. I expect to see another big topspin serve here as Ryan tries to push this lead even farther. As we all have watched, Nick has no problem or try coming back late in games to win. So there's no lead big enough.
It's going to start with the side out right here. Try. Nice high ball, a little tight. Chops it right through the top of the tape and down for a point. The cut shot's going to work. So a little bit tighter of a set than I think Nick intended, but Try is going to make it work. 15-18. Short float there. Great pass from Tim.
No. Absolutely not, Johnny. There's no net by me.
So the call here is that Tim made contact with the net in the action of playing the ball. So the rule is that if you make contact when you're not in the play per se, or the actual playing the ball, that it wouldn't be called. John's opinion, John King, our down ref, our R2, his opinion was that after the swing and he landed, he did not have control of his body. He did make contact, so therefore it is a net fault. So Ryan, inside pass, chopping down the line, touched by Nick. High up, Ryan going for it, and the throwdown block.
Yeah, and that's just a high IQ play. You can go for that flashy big overpass swing, but that kind of, not so much the break the wrist block, but just taking that and pushing it into a direction, that redirect.
Yeah, and
very smart from Ryan Wilcox.
Honestly, Ryan Wilcox gave a little bit of a gift there. And, able to go back to the line now, 19-16. Tim Bomgren with a chance to bring up set point as they're just 2 away from forcing a third set. Float down the seam. There. Nick takes care of it. Try. High middle set. Nick takes a look. And a
not
look,
going to be able to get that back to Tim Bomgren. So a side out, back within 2.
As the chop shot breaks the hands of Ryan Wilcox, so he loses the platform. 17-19. Try Bourne. Float serve down the seam, I think. Tim Bomgren takes care of it. Ryan, high outside set.
Jumbo
into the corner. And we've got set point here. So with a chance to force a third set, Ryan Wilcox at the line, going to go standing float.
Right down the line to Nick. High set kind of in the middle. He's going to go cross court, and it's going to be out of bounds wide. So 21-17, the scoreline in set number 2. And Taylor, the most exciting thing in our sport, we have a third set.
We do, and again, so much on the line here as this is a do or die, win or go home situation for both teams, and a lot on the line for one team as this is a retirement tournament. So this could be a retirement game or continue the road to the pier. So a big moment here, big coin flip. And Jacob, our first 2 sets were played to 21, but this third set is just a game to 15. So we're going to switch on 5s. So much smaller mini games. It's also really how you start, right? In a game to 21, you can go down a couple of points early. You got plenty of time to dig yourself out of the hole. But in a game to 15, it's not a race, it's a sprint. So both of these teams know this. Obviously, they've been playing for a very long time. Nick Lucena multiple times in the Olympics and here at Manhattan Beach. So expect to see a lot of really big swings, big plays early in this third set, so one team can try to establish their early momentum to force a great finish. You called it earlier. I'm just rooting for a good game of volleyball.
A little bit of some hydration and strategy talk in between sets. What an exciting day it's been just all around here in Manhattan Beach. And again, we talk about it, you can kind of see it from the camera angle there, but just a big crowd coming for this third set.
Oh,
those outer courts are finally kind of finished up. Maybe one more round of games on court 3, which is just behind the camera tower.
And I won't lie, I fully expect us to maybe have some sound technical issues if this set gets tight, as this crowd has started to fill in behind our booth here. We'll do our best to continue to come through clearly, but I think some big points could certainly prove problematic for our broadcast sound. Ryan missing that first one low into the net. It's going to bring up that 1-0 start for Bourne Lucena.
All right, first point for Try and Nick. Short float serve there to Ryan Wilcox. Cut shot, picked up. Oh, little paddles up for Tim. Nick's good, Nick's good. And he's gonna get it done. A couple incredible touches there on both sides. I love that just high hand dig from Tim on the peel.
Yeah, both directions, and Nick honestly getting caught, like kind of passing that ball a little low, and Try able to just dive under the net and get that ball up, hittable.
Deep
great high middle pass by Ryan Wilcox, and a detonation off the hands of Try Bourne. 1-2 is the scoreline. Bomgren headed to the line. That was honestly such a good pass by Ryan Wilcox there. High middle, plenty of time to set the offense up.
Yeah, and that gives it gives Tim an option there, right? And that's why it's called that. It gives him the option to be on offense there. Oh, chicken wing. Free ball coming.
Keeping the ball
for
alive.
Nick. Option for Try.
Swing.
Nobody up.
Oh my word.
And Ryan in the right spot, but not able to keep it in play. Good little rally there on both sides.
So Bourne Lucena are winning the sprint so far. So they came out firing. It's very early,
but we've seen how quickly that momentum can change on both sides. Top of the tape is grabbed on the serve, but trickles over high line. Nick not able to get there in time, so we'll switch sides with a 1-point deficit for Bomgren and Wilcox.
Again, this is a third set, so no longer switching on multiples of 7. We're switching on multiples of 5 as this game is played to 15. Ryan Wilcox standing float as he's serving kind of with the wind on that near side. Nick, big snap.
Wilcox
Ryan
with
dig.
a dig.
Bomgren offset.
Nick with
another
a dig. Option. Try Bourne is gonna get it done. Good put up from Nick on the dig, and then try to just turn around and slap it across.
The question here from Bomgren is if that was an open hand tip. So unlike indoor, you can't open hand control the ball with your fingertips, but the ref's call was that it was, fast enough to be considered a shot or a swing.
And again, that's going to be 100% a judgment call from the referee. There's some, lingo there I'm sure you can use to find out, but ultimately that's going to be, was it more of an attack? And that is going to be so good from Tim Bomgren. A nice poke over and out of the reach of Try.
So 3-4, only down 1. Certainly not feeling the pressure yet. Still early in this third set.
Oh, great.
Very short serve.
Tight. And Nick is going to get caught in the net on the bottom. Just too tight of a set there from Try.
So 4-4 And that all started with that great short serve by Tim Bomgren, going after Nick, forcing him in tight to the net, so even if he got the ball up, he wouldn't have a lot of runway. So a great serve.
And that's going to be a deep one there. Nice set. Oh, Ryan Wilcox gets the touch, played out of the net. Cut shot for Nick. Oh, great patience to get out of the net. Tim with a dig of his own. High set into the middle, lefty poke. Another pickup for Lucena. Wilcox gets it down the middle. What a rally. Oh my goodness, it's out of bounds. What a rally here on court 2.
What a chess match that entire point was. There was no big swings, no big blocks, but just a chess match of moving the ball around, lots of push sets, chops, just a phenomenal time there by both teams. Wow. By the way, Jacob, it's only 5-4.
So there's still a lot of game left.
I feel like they've played 20 points already.
We saw a match yesterday go in the third set, 25-23. Bourne gets the throwdown block. The soft poke from Tim just swatted away.
And we're being told that's his 6th block of the match. So Bourne certainly taking care of the net up there. I believe Bomgren has 2.
Tim has 4.
4. I apologize.
Tim has 4. Ryan also has 1 as well.
So both teams showing up at the net. Bourne though so far, proving to be the bigger blocker.
Short float there to Tim down the line. Ryan gonna get his hands on it. Cut shot picked up by Lucena. Deep down the line, good hand dig from Tim. High line picked up. Oh, good cover from Nick. Oh my goodness, what a shot from Nick Lucena, and this crowd is gonna let him hear it.
Nick, oh my word. Take a bow, Nick.
This is vintage. This is amazing, and the crowd is in for a special treat. As much as I would love to see Evan Corey this weekend, and we wish him a speedy recovery. I believe the official diagnosis was a separated shoulder. He'll be back in no time. He's a hard worker. He'll be back on the beach. We're excited to see him, but wow, what a treat for everybody here that's getting to watch Nick play.
Dude, this is Nick 2016. Like, this is Nick Lucena 2016. Like, he doesn't look like he is retired for a single day right now.
He doesn't.
You could literally show me this video right now, and you could tell me it was from 2016. I wouldn't argue. I mean, Nick is gliding across the sand. Great shots, great coverage. Hell, he's gone up for a block twice and almost gotten it. So, Nick Lucena playing phenomenal right now. Our officiating crew out here.
Yeah, John and Lucio.
John King and Lucio. Taking care of a lot of calls.
That's
a very tough job. And I'm sure you watching on the stream, you've seen Tim Bomgren have a couple questions. You've seen Try have a couple questions. Like, there's a lot of judgment calls, and even within those judgment calls, there's a lot of rules and clarifications that have to be cited and explained. So the knowledge base and also just the time that these guys have been on this tour officiating. I believe I've heard rumor John's over the 25-year mark, I believe. So
John King is a veteran on
maybe
this tour.
maybe even 30 years. All right, so the score line 7-4, third set, game to 15. Bourne at the line.
Let's see what Try is going to be doing here from the service line. Again, they've been going after that short line serve for Tim. And that one's going to go kind of not as short, but Ryan faking the option ball inside. Dug by Lucena. Nice hand dig from Tim. And the high roller is going to find the sand. Tim,
there we go.
Getting the dig and the kill.
Little role reversal there. Ryan becoming the blocker. Tim getting a great hand dig. And Jumbo lefty in the corner. So 5-7.
It's crazy too, because like as a blocker, you're like, I'm not supposed to get every block. I'm supposed to take the right space away, and that's the big thing.
Oh.
And don't believe there's a touch, and it's going to be long out of bounds. So 6-7.
2 quick points. Now all of a sudden the game looks very different than it did just a minute ago. 7-4. Now all of a sudden 6-7. So just like that, momentum can shift, especially in these third sets where there's not a lot of runway.
Deep float serve for Nick. High line touch off the block. Tim's got to go. Push set out for try. And he chops it back down the line. That is awesome.
Ryan looking for a little bit maybe of a hand call, but the R1 wagging his head no, saying I didn't see it that way. So 8 serving 6. Nick Lucena back at the line. That means try Bourne at the net ready to block. So big moment here for Ryan and Tim as they really need to mount a good run to take control of this set.
Try gets a little bit of a swap block.
Ryan, big swing taken care of by
Lucena.
Nick. Oh, and another turning swing for Try Bourne. That's got to be his 7th or 8th option swing in transitional defense that Nick Lucena has thrown up a perfect option swing ball for Try Bourne.
The control that Nick still has in his platform right now to be able to take a hard swing like that and then place a perfect set up there for him.
The touch.
It's legendary.
Just the touch is insane. Back set. Ryan punching through. 7-9.
So good side out there just to try to stop that, that little run.
So Ryan Wilcox going to the net here to keep the option ball at bay.
We've seen Ryan kind of fake that option ball a couple times now in serve, but tight pass out of the net. Nick. Oh, Nick's not able to get there. The option poke from Tim is going to find it back within 1.
Not a great pass by Ryan Wilcox there, but Tim Bomgren able to elevate and extend and just get a great touch, forcing that one out to the line. I wish the camera angle was a little wider so people at home could really understand the crowd that's amassing for this game right now.
It's a good amount of people, 5 or 6 people deep at least. Ryan Wilcox.
And Ryan Wilcox with a block.
That would be his 2nd of the match.
So all of a sudden, Jacob, 9-9.
Yeah, proving that Tim does not need to be at the net to get those blocks.
Maybe Ryan's going to say that to him in the side switch timeout. Hey, I'm the blocker now.
Switch sides. Like, Tim, you can stay back there.
Look at me. I'm the blocker now.
Option for try.
Oh, my word.
I'm not sure what you can even do to defend that. That is just so good.
I know what you can do to defend that. Don't serve Nick.
I wouldn't want to serve try either.
I mean, if you serve Nick Lucena, that's what's going to happen.
Try near perfect this match. A slot block for Try Bourne. The hang time. The hang time is insane. That is block number 7.
You know, if he keeps playing like this, he's going to have to rethink retirement.
Gosh. Oh, dude, the hang time on that was insane. And he ran up on that one.
Yeah.
Short float there to Tim. Ryan, oh my goodness. I could read every single letter on that ball. That was a beautiful handset.
All right, so 10-11. Game certainly not over. Ryan and Tim fighting hard to keep this one close. So Ryan now on the far side, the left side for us, which is we've established, right, is the good win side. So I expect to see Ryan. You can see even leveling out his runway here. Really going to go after a hard, aggressive serve. I think probably at try, maybe out towards the outer shoulder down that line.
I don't know. He's gotten Nick down the line a couple times, but that one's going to go right to Nick. Push set out to the pin. Blocks. Great touch there from Try. Oh my goodness.
God.
Oh, not able to get the 3rd over. And we are tied at 11s.
That ball certainly, and a quick timeout to maybe give him just a breath and some water here.
And these guys are working hard at this point. 11-11 in the 3rd set. the momentum shift just in blocking. Ryan getting the big block to bring it back within one, and just the service pressure. Everything right now is just top notch from all four of these guys.
I mean, regardless of who wins this game, you honestly just couldn't ask for a better game so far. We've had blocks, jousts, throwdowns. I mean, this game has had it all. So just a phenomenal showing here, and couldn't ask for a better officiating crew to keep this one rolling smoothly either. And a phenomenal crowd so far. We've heard the crowd get so engaged on some of these big points. I'm so excited for, regardless of who wins this, I expect this crowd to get just incredibly loud as this game concludes. And also I'm starting to see some other incredible athletes and now turned content creators starting to creep into the corners of the court, as again this game has a lot of implications. I see Madison McKibben hiding out over there in the corner as he's hoping to get a couple shots for the AVP. The AVP staff on site for content creation has been phenomenal all weekend. We've seen those guys just working their butts off, making sure these players have all the memories in the world to take home.
And as our players rejoin the court, a round of applause from the crowd just to get these guys back in action, anticipating how this is going to finish. So Ryan Wilcox will have the serve coming out of the timeout. So we go back to that top spin serve. Let's see where he goes. Nick Lucena. Oh, and that's going to tag the sideline. Perfect precision there from Nick.
Nick losing that hat, gaining some speed maybe, a little more aerodynamic now.
Short float serve off the top of the tape, picked up by Tim. And they're going to say that Ryan touched it.
So 13-11.
13-11.
All the pressure now on Ryan and Tim to side out right here, or else this game can feel very. Oh, and a quick side switch within the team. So Ryan going to the right side, Tim going to the left side.
Serve there to Tim. Ryan. Big rip into the angle, and
Tim Bomgren
Nick took about a half a step early. And it was in the right spot and took one step towards the line, and Tim unloaded.
Bomgren bombing is what we call that. So a quick side out, 12-13, down just one. Now remember, Tim is going to be the solo blocker here, so he's going to serve and make his run to the net. Oh, and a high touch. Recycled.
Oh, good touch there from Ryan on the dig. A block and try. He's going to get it to go.
Oh, my word. 8, number 8. As you hear the crowd explode. Bourne's family is out in true fashion. We're hearing some Uncle Try.
Some chants
Uncle Try's chants. Number 8, so 14 serving 12. Gain to 15. Match possible point for Bourne, Nick Lucena.
Bourne back to serve. Float serve for Try. Gonna go short down the middle, taken by Bomgren. Short shot for Tim. Bomgren's gonna find the sand. They are still in this, 13-14. Ryan Wilcox will go back to the service line. Float serve for Ryan. Deep float there to Nick Lucena. Option for Try. Dig by Wilcox.
Big dig by Wilcox.
Oh, and good. He's got to go.
By Nick. Free ball over.
Touch from Lucena.
My word.
But we are tied at 14 all.
We're going to extra points here on court number 2. Ryan Wilcox showing up when it mattered the most. 14-14, win by 2.
That was clutch. So that was off the tape, able to pick it up. Lucena up off the ground, through the top of the tape, down, and we have another match point opportunity for Nick and Try. Ryan Wilcox, that was his 17th dig of the match. Nick just outpacing him with his 19th. Kind of tight. He's going to go get it around the hands of Bourne.
And we're switching sides, 15s. You know, we call this the sprint set, but it's turning into a marathon.
Turned into a marathon.
It's all of a sudden turned into a marathon real quick. 15-15.
There is
Tim Bomgren at the line.
There is no limit on what we can play to. It's going to be win by 2 no matter what. Tim Bomgren. And that is going to be out, hitting the antenna. That is Tim's first missed serve of the match, by the way. He has been near perfect from the service line back there. With just one ace. Again, these guys are all incredible ball.
Big pass there by Tim.
Control.
Inside.
High line there. It's going to be wide.
Just wide. It's all over. Oh, my word.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this crowd right now. The love for all these guys. Tim Bomgren and Ryan Wilcox putting on a heck of a show, but Tri and Nick are going to be moving on to the next round. They have a match coming up in just a little while. They'll play another one today.
Ryan and Tim doing a phenomenal job there, but Tri just showing up when it mattered most.
Tri and Nick are going to have a tough one coming up on Stadium at about 3 o'clock local time here against Trevor Crabb and Phil Dahlhauser. It'll be an exciting one. That'll be on Stadium Court at 3 o'clock. But Taylor, what a match and what an honor to be on the call for this one with some legends on the court and the crowd. You can hear them going crazy. What an exciting one.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't have dreamed that up any better myself.
Could not have asked for better, Jacob. What a phenomenal matchup there. And the chance to just call this game with all these legends on the court was just, you know, you couldn't ask for a better almost ending to our Saturday. And I think we've still got another couple games here. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. I'm Taylor Wright alongside my co-host, Jacob Justice. No justice, no peace. And we'll see you guys soon. Absurd.
18 kills on 26 attempts, 1 error.
You talk about efficient. That is crazy. You want to hold us? No. No. Sorry.